we're going to keep on moving here to our second year quarterback, and that is Zach
Ooh,
Wilson of the New York Jets.
this
I
is
have him at
juicy.
19. Jacob has him at 18. But again, because of those little smidgen movements all over the place, he finds himself as our consensus quarterback 17. Uh, Last year, he finished as the 29th ranked quarterback. That is not bueno. No bueno? Yeah, that's no bueno. However, a couple of the knocks that I had on Trevor Lawrence, I believe, are the complete opposite for Zach Wilson. They addressed the offensive line, which was putrid last year. Zach Wilson was running for his life constantly. They have improved weapons who I think are remarkably better than Jacksonville. You know, they draft Garrett Wilson. You have second year, standout Elijah Moore. You draft the number one prospect at running back in the draft class. So they've done things on the offensive side of the ball that lead me to believe that, this is Zach Wilson's make it or prove it year, right? Like they're giving him the tools. This is his second year with Robert Saleh. It's not like Robert Saleh got canned and now they got someone new in there. Nope, he's gonna continue to build that chemistry with Robert Saleh. So I really like that. A lot of people are going to come out and say, well, one of the biggest knocks against him last year was that he had the league worst completion percentage. We talked about Trevor Lawrence a bit earlier at that. I believe it was like 50 or something percent. Well, league worst Zach Wilson at 59%. It was not that good at all. I'm not saying a lot of people compare him to Josh Allen, but it's very similar situation. Josh Allen came into a situation that was a complete rebuild in Buffalo, right? His first year as a rookie, 52% completion percentage. Next year, he jumped it up to 58%. Zach Wilson was nowhere near 52%. He was on the run constantly, and he made some beautiful throws. I think they can be compared similarly in comparison to their trajectory as an NFL quarterback and what their teams are doing around them. Josh Young, now in year 5, he's a Super Bowl contending quarterback on a Super Bowl winning contender team. Zach Wilson, I think, the Jets have a track record here of history of not being able to do that. But I think he is in line for a massive second year leap. And I think he's able to do that. And at virtually the 25th QB off the board, which is the 16th round, he's a waiver wire guy. You're picking him up for upside. And I truly think out of, the guys that we've talked about so far, he's probably one of them that could sneak into the top 15 easily. And right now I have him at 17. So it speaks a little bit to that, which makes him a streamer guy throughout the year, by the way.
Yeah, we obviously feel pretty similarly about him, 17 and 18 on our lists. I want to be optimistic about Zach Wilson and the Jets. I want to shout out my buddy Jeremy. He does a YouTube channel called Jets Chaos, and he's going all in on his stuff. So go check it out, Jets Chaos. He actually got a tattoo of his YouTube channel logo on his arm, and he never has any. Never.
When are we gonna get our first round fantasy symbol? What's going on there?
Hey, I'm down. I don't have any tattoos, but I'm actually about to start getting some.
Okay, good to know.
For sure. But anyways, yes, Zach Wilson. Look, I can see a world where Zach Wilson balls out because as far as unproven talent in the NFL, the Jets have the most of it, honestly. And that can be a good thing and a bad thing because it could not work out. They could disappoint. But also, imagine, and this is probably not going to happen because why would it? The odds of this are very low. But what if all of those guys hit and reach their potential? Talking about Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore, the running backs, Breece Hall, Michael Carter, and even Zach Wilson himself. And I just think the team overall has improved. And look, there's got to be a reason why, kind of like Trevor Lawrence. Look, people weren't scouting Zach Wilson for 10 years, but just saying there's a reason why he went number 2. There's a reason why he was locked in at number 2 that year among the other quarterbacks that were being drafted that year. So he's set up to succeed. And it's a different situation than Tua because Tua has proven talent around him, right? Zach Wilson, these guys all have to grow together and prove it together.
Mm-hmm.
So I expect Tua to be good. And I'm If he doesn't, then that's a huge disappointment. Zach Wilson, even if he struggles this year, I'm going to cut him some slack because these guys are all rookies and second-year players learning together. So I'm optimistic about it, but there's no way I would ever rely on him as my only quarterback in a one-quarterback league. But he's very, very interesting as a second or third quarterback on your roster.
I think you couldn't have said it better. He presents one of the highest upsides in terms of overall offense, but at the same time, he could literally bottom out and continue his, poor play like he did from last season. So it's really exciting. Obviously, we believe in him, right? We believe in the positive outcome here. And that's where we find himself as our 17th ranked consensus quarterback